My name's Gareth Cosker. I was at Millfield way back in 1995. I was in Millfield House for 5 years. In terms of what I do now, I'm part of the Microsoft Solutions team and I specialize in our Surface devices. I've if I was to describe my job in 3 words, I'd say intense. The tech industry moves at a very, very fast pace. So there's always a lot on, there's always things to be getting on with. I'd also describe it as meaningful. I have the opportunity to really have an impact on people's lives. I specialize in public sector. So what that means is frontline workers. And obviously in the current climate, that means providing devices to wards, nurses, council workers, whether it might even be bin collectors, but all of those are kind of meaningful frontline workers. When I look at kind of what else it means to me, I'd say empowering. I have the opportunity to really impact people's lives, and I get the opportunity to showcase tech and IT. And as you're probably aware, IT has grown in popularity over the last 20 odd years since I left school. And that's maybe the reason why I got into the career. I love IT. I want to help people understand the benefits of IT. Often we see people not using IT in the best possible way. And really my job is there to make sure that the adoption of that technology is first and foremost paramount. So when I look at kind of what the best bits and challenges it is to work at Microsoft, for me, it's company culture. We have a real culture of growth mindset. Essentially, in a short phrase, it means anything's possible. It means you can put your mind to it and have that understanding that you can learn and always be learning. My job is work from home. So what that means to me is that I have the flexibility to manage my own calendar. I have 3 very young kids. So I have the opportunity to move my calendar around, meet customers on kind of mine and their terms, as opposed to kind of working a traditional 9-5 job. The culture at Microsoft really is always about and has the emphasis on learning. And what we mean by that is that we have loads and loads of resources that are open to us. And we have the opportunity to take lifelong learning skills and exams and certifications that maybe aren't open to most other organizations. And then when I look at the kind of challenges, there are two big changes, or two big challenges, I should say. And one's around customer adoption. So if I answer that one first, it's easy to put devices into the hands of people. As you know, it's easy to turn on an iPad, turn on a Surface device, turn on a Dell or HP or whatever bit of tech that might be. But really getting the customer to use the tools that you find and really use the software is fine. You may have had instances where you might FaceTime your nan and that sort of stuff, and there'll be different challenges that occur. I mean, I get those on a daily basis. So when I deal with NHS workers, their primary job isn't tech. Their primary job is to care for their patients. And so therefore, getting their adoption and using technology and then seeing that as a way to facilitate and enhance their job, that really is a challenge. And that's one that I love. And the other one is really the pace of change. Tech changes daily, weekly. Every year there'll be a new device, and that pace of change can sometimes be scary for people. So really part of my role is to kind of get people to embrace that change, to understand the reasons why that change is needed, and understand the good that can come out of it. So if I think back now to my time at Millfield and the impact that that's had on my career, I'll be honest, it didn't have too much impact. I played cricket to a fairly high level. I was international hockey and captain of hockey at Millfield. And really what it gave me is it gave me the outlook of embracing new challenges. I was part of a team that was very successful at Millfield. We won national indoor and outdoor titles for hockey. I played with some great people, but it allowed me to understand that anything's possible. We had a great team. We were able to work through solutions and work through complex challenges and come up with solutions. And being part of that team and understanding that we all could achieve more was really great. So I wouldn't say it shaped my career, but it certainly had an impact on my outlook and my outlook of life. So if I was to think back, and I often ask it's called the Merlin effect, and I often ask myself, what would if you could live your life backwards, what advice would you be giving to your teenage self? So me, it's learn more. At Milford, I was very, very focused on sport, very focused on cricket and hockey. I had the opportunity there to learn a hell of a lot, but what I didn't do is take advantage of that. And I think that's something that I would certainly say: learn more, embrace change, embrace diversity of others, and always lead. And one thing, I formerly worked at Apple, and one thing that they're very, very big on is lead with positive intent. You know, assume positivity in others and what they say and what they do and their actions. And if you lead with that, then you're going to have a positive outlook on life. I hope that helps.